The year is 1939. Hitler and Stalin divide the continent into their spheres of influence, crushing the old order of Europe into dust. They conclude a pact that makes Poland, the Baltic states, Finland, and Romania their prey. The Germans and Soviets raise armies to crush their opponents with greater numbers of modern equipment. In both armies, armored units become the main strike force. But it is the massive and unprecedented air power that opens the way for the German blitzkrieg and the Soviet march westwards. On the 1st of September, the Second World War breaks out. The Germans launch an invasion of Poland. The Luftwaffe deploys almost 2,000 aircraft of various types. The Polish army opposes these forces with less than 500. The enemy's advantage is 5-1. While the Polish Air Force inflicts proportionally greater losses on the Germans, it stands no chance of winning. By the end of 1939, almost all Polish aviation personnel make their way to France. Polish pilots bring the most valuable skill of a pilot, combat experience. Of the two combat squadrons, only the 1st Warsaw Fighter Squadron takes part in combat. After the surrender of France in June of 1940, most of the Polish pilots evacuate to Great Britain and initially continue fighting as part of the Royal Air Force. In the UK, the Polish government in exile works with the British to organize an air force once again. The squadrons are formed. The 302 Poznan Squadron, which is the first to enter service, and the most famous Warsaw Fighter Squadron, the 303, which achieves great success in the Battle of Britain. Polish pilots serve not only there, they fly in a dozen or so squadrons of the Polish Air Force in the West. Bombing squadrons 300 and 301, logistics squadrons and special purpose squadrons. Regardless of their unit and function, they risk their lives, often remaining out of the spotlight. Aviators.
Page Halifax Mark II, our little winged home. Over 5,000 parts and systems, 17 tons empty weight, a crew of 7, top speed of 282 miles per hour. However, without the ATA's help, any aircraft is just scrap. We are the ones who escort damaged planes to repair bases, risking our own lives. We recover planes shot up in combat so that they can continue to serve, including in flights to Poland. All available pilots are already on duty, in fighter and bomber squadrons, on missions, training and patrols. And that is the only reason we women are finally allowed to get in the cockpit. Command had no choice. Someone has to risk their lives and transport these shredded coffins to repair bases. And every plane, no matter how shot up, is priceless. So we fly in Barracudas, Hurricanes, Mustangs, Oxfords, Spitfires, anything with wings, or at least remnants of wings. And there are gentlemen flying in the back seat, mostly reporters. But the price of feeling like a star for a moment is fear and nerves pushed to the limit as we fly these clattering wrecks to the next repair base. Fortunately, I'm not alone. Anna Leska, that is Lieutenant Leska, can fly anything from a bomber to a balloon. Today, The takeoff went smoothly, but then it all started without even a warning.
All right, time to check the instruments. They'll be the only eyes our boys have up there. They need to be in top working order.
Yes, Lieutenant, I'm leaving my station.
Please, we can drop the ranks. We've been through too much together.
Will you put the revs up, please? Yeah.
The HQ probably uses the black 155 MHz frequency.
Yeah, okay when you are. No, I didn't recognize it, but it's definitely going down now. Good, Jimmy, I can see it, boys. Good job.
This is Aircraft Lima Whiskey 208, hello? I request a connection with the White Waltham Airport Control Tower, over.
This is White Waltham Airport Control Tower. Zumbach listening. Tense situation. Please hurry. Over.
This is Lieutenant Pilzutska. I wanted to find out if the mechanics will be available before the flight today. Over.
No, we don't have any mechanics available. All technical staff have been working at full combat readiness since dawn. All personnel assigned to aircraft maintenance are in the Red Eagle hangar. You'll have to manage on your own, Lieutenant. Extraordinary situation. Let's continue this conversation on the internal channel. Changing frequency. Over.
I understand. Thank you for the information. We'll manage. Switching now. Pilzutska out. Without the techs, we're going to have our work cut out for us. The transmitter overheated again. I'll work something out. If something stops working, you have to switch it off and back on again. That always works. Stefan Bahanis' trick.
Hello, engineer. Skipper here. Yeah, will you put the revs up, please? Yeah.
The HQ probably uses the black 155 MHz frequency.
Okay, boys, okay. Good, Jimmy, I can see it, boys. Good job. Hello, Skipper. Hello, Navigator. Half a minute to go. Okay. Hello, Engineer. Skipper here. Yeah, will you put the ramps up, please? Yeah. Okay, keep weaving. A lot of searchlights and fighter flares, Skipper. Yeah, keep on. Okay, boy.
This is Lieutenant Pilzutska reporting on the Red Blue channel. Over.
Well, Lieutenant, we are in a bit of a pickle. But not to worry. Get the checklist, map, destination coordinates, and navigator's tools from my desk. Get the Halifax and my Spitfire ready for flight. After all, at war we have to manage under any circumstances. As always, I'm counting on you, Lieutenant. Lieutenant Leska, please report for tactical briefing. Transmission ends.
You mean I'm the one in a pickle, Commander? All right, let's see. Engine check, calibrate instruments, fueling, the usual. What was it that my father used to say? All right. Stress, mess, depress. Up is filling the tanks, down is draining, middle, pump off. Easy peasy. I need to make sure I get this right. If I start pumping this the other way round, that's going to be a mess, all right. All I have to do is pump the fuel out of the tank that has the most of it, but only so much that the others can be equalised by pumping into the least filled tank. You mean I'm the one in a pickle, Commander? All right, let's see. Engine check, calibrate instruments, fueling. The usual. What was it that my father used to say? All right. Stress, mess, depress. Up is filling the tanks, down is draining, middle, pump off. Easy peasy. I need to make sure I get this right. If I start pumping this the other way round, that's going to be a mess, all right. Easy. All right, done. I need to focus more. I need to focus more. I need to focus more. Ah, hell, there's something wrong with the electrical system. Oh, something's sparking. Oh, holy smokes. So many wires here. Whew, done. The starter should work now. The wheels look underinflated. I need to check the pressure and top up the air if necessary. Excellent. North Sea. This is my map. This is Lieutenant Pilsudska speaking.
Lieutenant, I had a feeling you'd still be in the office. Did you find everything?
Yes, I've got everything.
Excellent. Please plot the flight plan at the navigator station. Ah, I almost forgot. There's no point in checking the proximity radar without activating the IFF system in my plane. So I have one more task for you, Lieutenant. Please turn on the friend or foe recognition system in my aircraft first, and then start monitor in the Halifax. And one more thing. Please refuel my plane as well. At your service, Lieutenant. See you at the training ground.
Yes, sir. I need to get more organised. I should probably just start with approaching the navigation desk. Here we go. This'll be a simple task. Plotting a course means connecting the starting point, which is our airfield, with the destination, meaning the training ground. Here we go. This'll be a simple task. Plotting a course means connecting the starting point, which is our airfield, with the destination, meaning the training ground. I need to get more organised. I should probably just start with approaching the navigation desk. Here we go. This'll be a simple task. Plotting a course means connecting the starting point, which is our airfield, with the destination, meaning the training ground. Here we go. This'll be a simple task. Plotting a course means connecting the starting point, which is our airfield, with the destination, meaning the training ground. Ah, there's the gauge. Beautiful. We can get navigating. Hand crank start. Wonderful. But where's the crank? I can start the engine with this. It's not as easy as I thought. Cranked up, fired up. Fuel supplied. Team German aircraft downed. Not a bad score. System activated. With this wonderful thing, no one will mistake this plane for a Messerschmitt. Task accomplished. The aircraft ready for range tests. Moniker is detecting Catch-All. I've got confirmation that the friend or foe system is working.
Now you can see all around you. No bandit can get close to surprise you. Excellent, Lieutenant. Well done.
Great. The plane is ready. Thank you, Yaja. I'll just finish the formalities and we'll be good to go. Jadwiga, wake up! Yachka, what's wrong with you? Are you hit? Talk to me!
I'm fine.
Start shooting back then.
I'm on it.
Why aren't you shooting? Shoot from the rear turret.
We don't have a rear turret anymore.
Launch a flare. That'll signal for help.
Assuming anyone's around.
Call in the cavalry. Get to the wireless station and set the radio to the emergency frequency.
The radio's busted. I'll try Morse code. Request sent.
The front, Vickers. Shoot like hell.
He's hit! Piece of junk! The Vickers is jammed! Oh, Jesus! He's coming right for us!
Yachka, get out of there!
We're here! Kazor! Don't shoot at my targets. I ain't claimed this one. Damn them.
5 o'clock! More guests coming for the party.
Nice. Godspeed.
Yannick, was that you? Hats off! Lost child, your hull's leaking bad. I think your main tank's done. Good thing it's not on fire.
We're going to bring this plane back in one piece. Fuel levels dropping. We need to cut fuel to engine 3.
We have a fire on board!
Cut fuel to number 3 first, or it's all gonna blow.
Yes, sir. Number 3 is off. I'll get on with fire now.
Be quick about it. It's getting thick with smoke here.
I hope this is enough. All right, we can make it. The fire's out. No damage.
I thought we were going to lose the plane. We need to land. We're running out of fuel.
Ladies, it's thick with crowd, sofa's over. Time to go.
Thank you very much for looking after us. Damn! The gear's not extending. The rear strut must be gone. The control light is off. Yaja, we need your help, or we'll be landing on our tail. God, it's Bristol already. We need to hurry. Go to the rear and get the wheel loose.
I did it! We've got the rear wheel!
Not a moment too soon, we're about to land. And they said flying for the AT was boring, like driving a taxi. So, coffee? Tea? How about some Porto wine, Lieutenant?
A large glass of Porto wine. Another plane saved. Maybe for the guys flying back home. But I've had enough of the Halifaxes for now.
Tell me about it.
Aircraft salvaged by the ATA are returning to Royal Air Force service. They are used for bombing throughout German-occupied Europe. They also fly to occupied Poland, carrying the silent unseen, couriers and weapons needed by the Home Army. But not even their passengers or pilots know how much these planes will soon be needed.